What's up, everyone? It is Dadbot here once again with my next episode of my Demon Souls 100% guide. So thank you guys so much for joining me here in this video. We just killed the Penetrator, and over there, I think Bior is somewhere taking a nap or something. But anyway, so let's touch the Archstone. We got the Silver Demon Soul for our trouble. And let us warp back to the Nexus. Take care of some business before we proceed. So, let's see. Bior should be over here now. There he is. He's chilling.
Do you intend to challenge the king? You may be a great demon hunter, but I fear you may not be ready. The king's defended by the black souls of mighty knights and a fire-breathing drake. They defeated even myself. That's how I ended up in the dungeon. Beware the limits of your own power.
So a warning there from Bior, who gives a little bit of insight onto how he wound up in that cell of his that we rescued him from. So over here we have Yuria the Witch. She helped us out, or we helped her out rather, to escape from the tower, and now she has spells for sale.
You saved me from great agony. I am sorry, for I cannot offer proper thanks. But should you have demon souls, I can teach you magic. Only my witchcraft is of a dark nature, and arouses suspicions. Why not try the magic of the great sage Frake?
So she tries to kind of like talk us out of it. Do you really want my magic? Yeah.
I'm certain you wish to learn witchcraft. It would honor me to assist one such as you, but are you sure?
All right. So now we can learn Curse Weapon, which actually takes 3 slots just by itself. That adds a, you can see it kind of, if you look over at the preview, it adds kind of like that Penetrator's aura to your sword. And it drastically increases your power, your attack power, but then it curses your weapon and it does consume some HP as you use it. And then we also have Ignite and Firestorm. You see that all of her spells are derived from boss souls. So look at that. Like you have, those are some pretty powerful spells. But, we're not really going to make much use of those. So I'm saving up my boss souls. I'm probably just gonna get all of the spells that I don't actually use at once, like towards the end of the game, or I guess towards the end of my second or third playthrough, however long it's gonna take to get all of the boss souls required for all of the spells. But anyway, so yeah, Sage Frake is still over there. But now we have Yuria the Witch. So you need all 3 of them here. You need Saint Urbane, you need Yuria the Witch, you need Sage Frake, all in the Nexus. In order to get all of the spells, because they're the only ones that will teach you the boss soul spells, and they each have unique spells that are unique to them. So you have to have all 3 of them to get all of the spells. Let's talk to the maiden.
The power of the soul, no? Then touch the deep.
All right, so we can level up. We can get our faith all the way to 18. So we can now use. We can now use that talisman we have. I want to see how many. I think if I get up to 18 intelligence, it'll give me a 3rd magic slot. I do want a 3rd magic slot. So I think we might upgrade our intelligence next. And then dump all of our, to get that 3rd slot, and then dump basically the rest of our levels throughout the game into vitality and endurance, because we're not really going to need it in anything else. So let's go ahead and do that. We have 18 all the way across the board for magic and faith. And, we can see we're pretty even across, most of our leveling here. Not really favoring any one stat over the other, because we have a purpose for each of the stats that we're leveling up. The next thing we want to do is, let's see. I just want to check my inventory. We're not going to need all this new moon grass. I hate how the grass just takes up so much weight. But it is what it is, unfortunately. So we've got plenty of room to spare. We can throw this into storage. So we can actually equip the Talisman of Beasts now, which I'm going to take off the Talisman of God and throw on the Talisman of Beasts, which we have the stats for. And as I said, this functions as both a talisman and a catalyst. So we don't need to switch back and forth between using a talisman and using a catalyst anymore, because we have we killed 2 birds with 1 stone with the Talisman of Beasts. And so now that we have the proper stats, you know, its magic assist is where it needs to be. It was a lot lower because we didn't have the proper stats at first, but now that we have the stats, we're good to go. So that means that we can throw our Silver Catalyst and our Talisman of God into storage because we have everything we need here. A one-stop shop. So I think we're good to go. I just like leaving all my rings in my inventory. I don't know why. I mean, if there's, obviously I don't use all of them, but if there's some that you want to throw into storage, you can, and it'll, I mean, they don't weigh a whole heck of a lot, but I guess it might add up a little bit. I just like having them all. I don't know why. It's just a weird quirk of mine. So one thing we're going to do is we need some arrows. So we're going to go head over to Grave Robber Blige. And we're going to get as many arrows as he will sell us. And let's see, we've got our Soul Ray equipped and our Second Chance equipped. So let us pay him a visit. And I'm going to buy as many as he will sell me. 305. That sounds great. If you haven't guessed, we are going to encounter another dragon. So we need lots of arrows. Fortunately, we have our lava bow, which does a fairly substantial amount of damage. And before we proceed, we are going to commit suicide, get into soul form. And retrieve our souls. I wish my blood stain would be where I fell on the ground. Like the spot that I landed, not the spot that I kind of jumped off from. But anyway. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to head to 1-4. We are not going to beat the whole level. We are going to get pretty deep into the level, but we're not going to beat it. We're not going to beat the boss. We're going to save that boss. That's actually going to be kind of the last boss that we fight to trigger the end game events, really. So we'll save that boss for later. But there are some things we want to take care of in here. We can go ahead and dispose of these guys. Did he just fire his crossbow like the opposite direction of where I was standing? At least that guy was aiming at the right spot. All right, so I got some loot. There is a crystal lizard over here. Yep, there he is. All right. And you'll see these 3 black phantoms. These are not technically NPC phantoms. Let's see, that's more full moon grass. These are not technically NPC phantoms. We'll kill them once, and they will not respawn, but they don't affect our character tendency or anything like that. So I pull them over one at a time, because obviously I don't want to fight all 3 of them. And he's already forgotten about me, because I have the thief ring on. So I will remind him, hey, I am here. Come fight me. Now you see me. You are unwise. All right. 1 down, 2 to go. So he has the penetrating sword. We already have one of those. So now we have 2 of them. And this, we'll deal with the bow lady last. We'll take this guy over. Big shield dude. Get over here. You are not smart. Come on. Don't you see me? Do you not? I like how I'm shooting him in the face, but still somehow his shield blocks the arrow. All right. Come on. Come out and play. Nope, I'm not there. That is not me. I'm right here. I don't know why my arrows aren't hitting him. Come on. Any day now. She has a white bow. And her white bow means business. I'd rather not arrow you to death. I just want you to come fight me. Will you come fight me, please? Come fight me, please. I'm right here. But let's move away so I don't get shot at by the arrows here. Come on, come this way. So we got some sharp stone chunks from that crystal lizard. There we go. Here's a good spot. What you got, buddy? Is that it? Oh. I don't have second chance equipped, do I? No, I sure don't. So I'm going to heal up. He moves rather slow. Do you see? I can use this to put on my second chance. And I can fire soul arrows. Look at that. How convenient. Oh, I'm out of MP. That's okay. All right. Let's go at it. Come on. Thought it was behind you. Ah, my falchion's damaged. But it's all good. I can fix that. All right. Now he's walking away from me. No respect. Oh, come on. Why can't I backstab you? Why can't I backstab you? There we go. Not a backstab, but effective still yet. And he drops another Tower Knight shield, which we don't need and will never use, and lots of souls. So we're banking on souls right now. And you'll see, look at how fast those arrows go. So I know once you get close enough to her, she'll try to melee you. Fortunately, I do have second chance equipped. I'm going to stand here so I can't take her shots. Heal up real quick. Get right back at it. Come on, you think that's gonna... All right. Enough's enough. And for our trouble, we get another white bow, which we don't need. So let us go ahead and throw that into storage. All right. So we can proceed. There's another crystal lizard down here. Did I already scare it off? Where is it? Oh, yes, like behind that wooden gate. So be careful if you scare it off, which I just did. Oh, it disappeared. That's okay. That's fine. It normally drops variants of hardstone shards. You'll probably get some chunks from it. But the reason why I don't want to chase it is because there's a red knight in here, and a red-eyed knight, and he will find you out here. There he is. Come out here. full moon grass times 4. So we're basically at our max burden because I bought basically as many arrows as I could possibly hold. So basically everything we're getting is going to storage, and that's okay. So we're being fired upon by some crossbow bros. They are not bros for long. And we got an assassin over here as well. Give us some new moon grass. How nice. So there's going to be another red-eyed knight on these stairs. Whoop. Get away. Come on down here. I could probably parry him. Oh, no, I can't. He's got a claymore. He's a claymore knight. Never mind. I thought he had just the short sword. All right, come on. Big attack leaves you open. When will you learn? And full moon grass from the red-eyed knight. So, here we are. This is actually a shortcut that we're going to unlock in a sec. But first, we got to go through here. We got to go the long way. And we have the blue dragon. Fun. Okay. So much like the red dragon, you kind of have to mind your distance because he will try to fire you to death. You can actually time his fire and just run through. If you do it right, you'll get all the way past this bridge. And if you are not in pure white world tendency, let's say if you died in human form or something like that along the way in this level, he does count as a boss. So he will move your tendency towards pure white if you kill him. So just a couple things to keep in mind. You can lock onto him. So we can use, I guess they're not quite close enough. Want to make sure that we're out of range of his fire. We did, yeah, we are hitting him. But you have to time it right. Let's see. Is he gonna hit us from here? Nope, we're still safe. There we go. You want to time it when his head is like right next to you and you'll hit him. So yeah, 40 damage. Not a whole heck of a lot. Let's see how our bow does. Oh. Bit off on my timing here. There we go. 22 with our bow. So, spice it is. I'm going to equip this. We'll probably have to finish him off with arrows, but that's okay. We can buy some more spice at the Nexus. Can I get 2 in? Nope. If I time it right, I wonder if I can get 2. Nope. Can I get any closer without getting roasted? Let's see. Yep. Okay, I'm going to try using my bow again. See if I can hit him like right here in his leg. That's 27. So this is probably actually going to go quicker because I can just spam the bow. This is going to be my preferred method, is just spamming the bow. Because we have lots of arrows where that came from.
Moments later.
And once he gets to about half health, he's going to fly away. Keep on doing this until he flies away. There he goes. Bye-bye. Now, even though he's flying away, he's going to go all the way up there. If you reset the level, however, he is going to come all the way back down here and you have to start over. Like, you don't get to maintain your progress if you reset the level. So just keep that in mind. And fat official. Let's see. Well, I can't really use magic anymore because I'm out of MP. Whoops. Bad timing. But I will heal up. Hello. Oh, come on. I'm not good at timing his attacks, apparently. And get away from that attack. And that attack's going to hit me. But he's got bleed on, at least. Totally broke my guard there. But he's dead. And what did he give me? Crescent Axe, which is a rare drop for him, but not the rare drop that I wanted. I wanted the gold coin. But a gold coin I shall not receive. And you cannot go through there. And we got a crystal lizard over here. So let us dispose of him properly. Pure hard stone and sharp stone chunk. So I'm going to throw this into storage. All right. Oops, did that go to storage? No, it did not. There we go. All right. Nothing down here. So there's our friend, the blue dragon, and that's actually Bior trying to fight him. Anyway, good luck with that. So we get the Knight Shield and the Knight Sword. Let's see here. That's not what I wanted. Knight Sword. Send it to storage. Send to storage. Top off health. And so we swing around here, and we can unlock this here shortcut now. So this is a new feature in the remake. This shortcut was not here in the original. Blue-eyed Knight Graves. Let's throw those into storage. I think there's a ladder. Yeah, that ladder takes us up here. And it basically allows you to bypass that first bridge down there. So the way you go about doing this is you have to time his fire attack because he's kind of out of range from here. So you see he's kind of hitting Bior and he keeps blowing his fire. So you time his fire attack, you run. And so as you can see, you don't even have to fight him. You can just dodge his attack if you want. But why leave him alive? That's what I want to know, is why would you leave him alive? So you can kind of back up here, aim at his wing, and you're out of range of his attacks, but you can hurt him still. So see? Doing some damage. We're actually doing more damage now than we were before on the bridge.
More moments later.
And we're back. Dragon's almost dead. Oh, hello. And he is dead. Okay, all in a day's work. 26,000 souls for killing him, as well as the large-scaled... What is that called? Large-scaled Flame Demon Soul. Which, much like the Red Dragon counterpart, this Demon Soul cannot be used for any upgrades or anything like that, any spells. So we will use it exclusively for the Soul Reward. And we get a bunch of stuff down here that was previously inaccessible because it was being char grilled. Let's see. What is this? Oh. I think the dragon killed Bior. So we got Bior's set. That is sad. But such is life when you try to be macho and stupid about it. So here we have Ostrava once again.
Oh, it's you, is it? My father is up above. Ha! Well, something like him anyway. A demon in his shape. I began this quest to ask my father his reasons. To drag him back to the path of righteousness. But it seems it was all in vain. Please, kill my father. In his depraved state, he can only bring peril to these lands. This key opens Boletaria's mausoleum. Inside the mausoleum lies Father's sword, the Demonbrandt, twin of Soulbrand. Use it to bring an end to his madness.
Okay. And unfortunately, he bites the dust right before our very eyes. So sad. But he gave us what we came here for. That key is what we wanted. So we have 81,000 souls just for taking care of the stuff in this area, Blue Dragon included. And that's not even including the number of souls that we're going to get for consuming the Blue Dragon soul. So we are going to be able to do some leveling up. We'll probably be able to get at least 4, maybe 5 levels. We'll see. Can I just, will it just let me drop down? Please let me drop down. I don't want to go down the stupid ladder. Okay, thank you. So let us go back to the Archstone and we will warp back to the Nexus. Level up. And then we have some other unfinished business that we're going to tend to. And so the fact that we already took care of the Blue Dragon, that's going to, you know, make things go a little bit more smoothly when we come back here. And as I said, you know, well, Ostrava was saying that, you know, his father was the king, but the king is depraved, and he's better off if he were not around any longer. So that is going to be the boss of 1-4. And we are not going to fight him yet. We are going to come back here later and fight him. He is quite challenging. So let us go back to the Nexus. And poor Bior is not here any longer. Normally he's able to withstand for longer, but I don't know. I guess he just could not hold up, but that's okay because we don't really need him around for anything anyways. So let's talk to the maiden. Let us level up. So, as I said, I'm going to level up intelligence until I get my 3rd slot. So I need to level up 3 times, and that takes basically all of what I have right now as far as souls available to me. So we're going to confirm that, get our 3rd slot for magic. And that'll increase our MP quite a bit too. And I mean, look at the impact on our defense as well. We know our defense is going up pretty substantially because of that as well. So, all right. Perfect. So I'm going to go to Sage Frake. And we'll equip.
You have your wit.
Oops, we don't want to learn. We want to attune warding. So now we can have Soul Ray and warding equipped, which is what I want. In addition to Second Chance as our miracle equipped. So let us go ahead and consume the large-scaled flame demon soul. That gives us 30,000. So that is quite. And we have 2 of these legendary souls. I mean, I'm going to pop all 6 of these, just see how much it gives me. 48,000. I mean, yeah, we're going to do some leveling up here. I'm going to throw I'm just going to split it evenly between vitality and endurance. So we're at 23 on both of them now.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
Look at that.
Art thou finished?
And then when we got some more, let's see what else we have in here. If we can eke out one more level. So I'm going to use all 8 of these. I think we can get one more level from that, right? Maybe?
Then touch soul of the
No, just barely not. We're off by 500.
I am here.
That is a shame. Let us consume one more. This is probably going to take us way over the top. That's okay.
Then touch
And I'll put it into vitality.
key to life's ether.
So now we're going to reap the reward of just boosting our vitality and endurance through the roof, and it's going to help us immensely.
So the world might be mended.
All right. We're doing pretty good, guys.
Art thou finished?
So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the white world tendency event and pure black world tendency event in Boletarian Palace. So that all starts way back at the gate of Boletaria. Okay, so we ignored this before because at the end of this path, hey you, at the end of this path is a human form NPC who's going to aggro to us, much like Satsuki did in 4-1. So she's going to aggro to us, and this is Miralda, the Executioner. And so we're going to kill her, but in doing that, it's going to reduce our tendency from pure white to back to neutral-ish. So I wanted to maintain pure white for as long as I could, I guess at least through the penetrator fight. And so since we accomplished that, I really don't have any use to keep it in pure white anymore other than just taking care of this event. All right, one shot for the Crystal Lizard. So there's going to be some Black Phantoms that pop up, but they are not much of a threat. They're basically slightly more powerful versions of the guys throughout this level that are quite weak. And we got a Mail Breaker, a known warrior soul, some very low level soul items, unfortunately. This is like, I think, the lowest level of soul item. So we got a Mail Breaker. Don't want it. And then the lizard. Hardstone shards. About as worthless as it gets for upgrade materials. All right, send those to Thomas. Just scour the area for loot real quick. Make sure there's no items. Nope. Okay. So we're going to go up on this little hill here, and there's going to be some more phantoms that spawn. And there's going to be more of them than before. And, you know, they gang up on us, but they are not powerful at all. And I think I got like 5 of them with one swipe. So get lots of Crescent Moon Grass. Killing these things. And this guy, a Renowned Warrior Soul, so a little bit better. Can I get up here? I forget. No? Okay. There's nothing up there anyway. So, okay. So around this little corner we go. I'm going to top off. Whoops, I don't want to send it to storage. I want to use it. I'm just going to top off my health real quick. I don't want it really equipped because it just restores so little of my health. So around here, we can go through this door. And this is where Miralda is. She like surprises you and jumps out at you from the side. So what we want to do is we're going to fight her out here. So I'm just going to pop in the door, let her see me, and then roll right back out and then fight her out here. There she is. She's got like this big executioner axe. But not very difficult, especially at our level. So that's Miralda in human form. And She gives us the Master's Ring and the Binded set, which is a female-only set. You cannot wear that if you are playing as a male character. So all this stuff we're going to send to storage. The Binded. And she gave us a ring. It was a Master's Ring, and we already have one. So we'll send the duplicate to storage. So in here, there's actually going to be a few items that we're going to obtain. If you look up, see, we're in that pit. Remember where I said, there's that pit that you see like right when you get into the first level, and you're like, if you jump down that, you're going to die. Well, we're in the pit. But, fortunately, we're on safe ground here. But anyway, so let us go down and pick up the loot. Poison resistance ring. We already have one of these, so we do not need another. And you'll see there's an item right down there. We're going to get that in just a sec. You do have to do some dodgy dropping down to get it. But first, we're going to go all the way down this ladder and view the bodies of those poor souls who decided they were going to jump down that pit, not knowing that it was going to lead to their death. And here they are. So this is the Bushwood set, as long as the large Bushwood shield. I mean, that is a super heavy set of armor. So I don't, definitely not going to be in my, definitely not going to equip it. So anyway, let's go back up the ladder. That's what we came down here for. And of course, ladders take, even if you're holding circle, ladders take a long time to go up. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to risk death. And we're going to have to drop down on this here rafter. Be very careful. Just make sure you're, lined up properly. It's so hard to tell. I think it's a straight drop, right? That thing knocked me over. Dang it. All right, so we're going to be coming back. It's all good. It is a precarious drop. And we do want that item because that item is a colorless demon soul. That is one of the very few that you can get without killing a primeval demon. There are a few that you can get without killing primeval demons, and that happens to be one of them. So I am not going to bother with these scrubs. More of an annoyance than anything else. Nor am I going to deal with these scrubs. Just going to run right by them. And eventually my Thief's Ring will take effect and they're going to forget all about me. So, run down these stairs here. And let's have another go at it. I think what happened was when I dropped down, got nudged over just barely to the side. There we go. Awesome. So ever so carefully shimmy on over here. And we got our colorless demon soul. Now the question becomes, how do you get to the bottom without dying? I believe you can drop down onto this beam here. Oh, no. Oh, well. I don't care. I have 8,000 souls that I'm not coming back for because it's probably just going to be more of the same where I just keep falling to my death. So that is the White World Tendency side of things, and that's all that we have left to do here in White World Tendency. Basically, the White World Tendency events involve that gate and the Dragon's Nest up there, which we've killed both of the dragons anyway, so that doesn't really matter to us anymore. So let's reload the area, account for our new tendency, which will be more neutral since we killed human form. We killed human form Miralda. So I'm going to take off the spice. I'm going to throw on my Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. And much like in World 4, we have to kill ourselves 4 times in human form to get to pure black. So that's what we're going to do. And the quickest way to commit suicide here really is to go around here and then just jump off that cliff. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to do it 4 times to get ourselves to pure black. So there's number 1. And thank God for quick load times. And number 2. And number 3. And finally, I'm going to take off my Stones of Ephemeral Eyes just so I don't accidentally use them, because they do come in limited quantity. I mean, you can technically farm for them, but it's not a short process to farm for them. So I believe the old lady in 5-1 actually sells them. I think it's for like 10,000 a piece or 50,000 souls a piece. I can't remember, but they're expensive. And, you know, you find enough of them along the way to fulfill the purpose of taking all the worlds to pure black when you need to do it. So you shouldn't, unless you're using them throughout the game, you shouldn't need to buy any to take all your worlds to pure black. So let's reload the area, which will then account for our tendency shifting due to dying in human form. And we should now be in pure black, which we are. So we're going to go back to the same spot where we fought human form Miralda. And now we are going to fight Black Phantom form Miralda. And hopefully we will emerge victorious. These guys take 2 hits instead of 1 and pure black tendency. And no, I do not care about your crescent moon grass. So get these guys. Heal up. Throw on second chance. Whoops. No, that's not what I wanted. Second chance. There we go. All right. Put our shield back on. And much the same thing, Miralda's going to kind of jump out at you when you go through this door. And again, she is Black Phantom, much like with Skirver in World 2. You do not want her to fall off the ledge. If she falls off the ledge, you do not reap the reward of having your character tendency increase towards pure white. You miss out on that. And in order to get pure white world tendency, you have to kill all 5 Black Phantoms, unless you're playing online, in which case if you kill a Black Phantom invader, you can increase your character tendency. But as far as playing offline, the only way to do it is by killing these NPC Black Phantoms, and by them not falling to their death, you actually have to strike them down to their death. So get her attention, and that we just did. So bring her out here. Do not fall off the ledge, please. Thank you. And we're going to fight her out here. Now, as with the other NPC Black Phantoms, she hits way harder in her phantom form and has way more HP in her phantom form. So just mind your step. She's a bit more nimble than the others were. Not as easy to stun. She can roll away from kind of us trying to stun lock her. And she does hit hard, as you could imagine with that axe of hers. But strategy is similar. She does not have magic. Oh, I let go of my shield too early there. Cover my stamina. Trying to get a backstab, but not having much luck. Rip. Rip. Get away. Get my stamina back. There we go. Yeah, her attacks do so much stamina damage. Lots of drain. Almost got her though. Yes, backstab. Okay. Sweet. Follow it up. Whoops, missed it. Oh well. My stamina back. Ugh, that follow-up attack that she has. She took my second chance away too. I need to second chance it. But I don't have, dang it, I don't have my freaking, I don't have enough MP to do it. Dang it. Let me go. Oh, geez. I need to heal. All right. Just be careful. Get out of the way. Almost got her. There she goes. Awesome. All right. So that is Black Phantom number 3 down. And we get her guillotine axe. Let's check that out. So it actually only requires a modest amount of strength. But, you know, not our cup of tea, or not my cup of tea. So I'm not going to use it. I'm going to send it away. Perfect. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is kill the primeval demon while we're in pure black tendency. And as I said before, I believe I mentioned in the previous episode, the primeval demon is in 1-3. So that means that we have to go back to where we fought the phalanx and go all the way across the bridge to where we fought the Tower Knight. Because as I've said before, you cannot warp to get to the primeval demons, because as soon as you use an archstone to warp, your the game will take into account the fact that we just killed the NPC Black Phantom, and will bring our world tendency back to neutral, away from pure black. And as soon as we get back to neutral, or anything that is higher than pure black, the primeval demon is no longer going to be available, unless you go back to pure black, which I don't want to have to do, because that will cost more stones of ephemeral eyes, and those are on short supply. So I'm going to go all the way across this bridge here. And fortunately, you know, we did dispose of the red dragon, so he is not going to be of any trouble to us. Only thing is, you know, there's some enemies up here, but nothing too terribly difficult to deal with. In fact, I'm probably just going to be able to run by most of them, to be quite honest. I don't even feel like fighting them. Get away, get away, get away. I probably should recast Second Chance when I get a moment here. Whoops, can I go this way? Yes, I sure can. And then crossbow guys. Come on. These guys are weak. All right, I'm gonna throw on Second Chance, just for safety. And I'll probably have to kill these guys just because they are in the way. And, of course, the Blue Knights. Hey. All right, so Half Moon Grass. And you. What do you have for me? More Half Moon Grass. Okay. All right, so we are almost to the primeval demon. just through here. Come on, dogs. Even the dogs take 2 hits in pure Black World Tendency. All right. All right. Just got to move on up through here. Enjoying the benefits of that extra stamina that we picked up from leveling up. Quite nice, if I do say so myself. And we want to go... Actually, we want to go a different way. We want to go around here. Yes, 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 yes. We want to go up these stairs is what we want. Oh, come on. Seriously, you almost killed me. Well, almost activated my second chance, I should say. And there he is. There's a primeval demon. That's what we're after. And we will go ahead... Whoops, we're getting fired upon. Go ahead and equip the Providential Ring. Hope we get that colorless demon soul. Is he dead? Nope. Now he's dead. And he dropped another colorless demon soul for us. Okay. So that Providential Ring might be really helping us out here because normally, I mean, on a given playthrough, I'll get a colorless demon soul from like 3 or 4 of them out of 5. So we're 3 for 3 on them right now. So not bad. So we do have enough of them to get the spell that requires a colorless demon soul, because you need 3 colorless demon souls for the spell. I think it's a miracle. And as I said, there are some weapons in the game that the only way to upgrade them is colorless demon soul. Some of them include the Adjudicator Shield, the Dragon Bone Smasher, the Baby's Nail, the Hands of God. Those types of weapons can only be upgraded with the colorless demon soul. So the more of them you get, if you're using one of those weapons, then you'll be able to upgrade it to your heart's content. I believe the white bow can only be upgraded with a colorless demon soul. So there's a you know, more than a handful that require the colorless demon souls to be upgraded. What I'm after first and foremost, though, is the spell. That's what I want. And you can see that, you know, in our upper left-hand corner, our character tendency is slowly but surely getting brighter and brighter. We've killed 3 of the 5 NPC Black Phantoms. So let us pay Saint Urbane a visit here.
Oh, is that you? Do you have further offerings?
And with him, we can learn the recovery spell. Recover a large amount of HP. Requires colorless demon soul times 3. So let's go ahead and learn it just for the sake of learning it.
God bless
Umbasa. Okay. So what we're after now, I'm actually going to go back to Boletarian Palace, which is going to be just a shade under pure white roll tendency because we killed both the NPC Black Phantom and the Primeval Demon. So you're not quite at pure white, but we're just a tick under pure white. And we are going to run all the way up here. And we're going to pay our old friend, the Red Knight, a visit. Imagine that. Things have come full circle. And these guys, I mean, yeah, they're hitting me, but they do virtually no damage to me. So I am not at all concerned about, you know, being cautious right now. As that guy falls to his death. Sucks to suck. Just got his souls. Oh, okay. For that you get punished. Okay, I will not accept that. All right, all the way across this bridge. And back to our friend, the Red Knight. Do you think he's going to be hard? Nah. Oh, I love how things come full circle in this game. So we got the key from Ostrava, which unlocks this door. And in here.
Thou who seekest the king's sword. I am the old king. Show me thy strength and the power of thy souls.
First, I'm going to do this.
Prepare thyself, brave knight.
All right, so you got to fight this guy. And he kind of goes easy on you. Like, he is not, at this stage, he is not very aggressive at all. He does hit hard, though. His attacks are a doozy. Ah, thought I would get behind him, but guess not. There we go.
To have impressed one such as me, young knight. I am old King Doran, and thou hast proven thy strength to me. Step forth and take the king's sword in thy hand.
All right. So once you do that, you just get him to low enough health. You don't even have to kill him. You can... You get the Demonbrandt. That is what we are after, the Demonbrandt. This is going to be basically my endgame weapon. So let's check it out. The Demonbrandt. So 18 strength, 14 dex, 12 faith to use. So the Demonbrandt scales off of our character tendencies. So we're basically 3/5 of the way there. So, you know, our base physical attack is 130 and our base magic attack is 110. But then you can see we get that bonus scaling of 78 and 66. So let's see our total our total attack power right now with our right hand weapon 1 is our falchion is 278. We throw the Demonbrandt on, we are at 384. Check that out. 278 to 384. So yes, please, that is what I want. And it's only going to get stronger. When we kill the remaining 2 NPC Black Phantoms to get our character tendency to pure white, it's only going to get stronger. So the maximum strength will be when we're in pure white character tendency. It's going to be physical attack of 130, bonus of 130. magical attack of 110, bonus of 110. So you can only imagine just how strong this thing's going to get. And it already is by far our most powerful weapon that we can wield. Now, the drawback to it is when, you know, you get the benefit of pure white character tendency. Now, the opposite is also true. And pure black character tendency, this sword does 0 damage. So, you know, you have to kind of weigh out your kind of your options here. So there's also, you know, it looks like kind of half a sword. There's a companion to this sword known as the Demonbrandt, which works in the opposite fashion. It works in such a way that if you have pure black character tendency, then it is like double powered. And if you have pure white character tendency, it does 0 damage. So, you know, there is a foil to this weapon. But this weapon is exactly what we want because we're working towards pure white character tendency at this point in time. And it is strong. So we got what we came here for. And we're already past an hour here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I really appreciate y'all's support. It means so much. And I'm really grateful for all of you guys who've been watching these videos and commenting. And I really appreciate all of that. So anyways, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. That helps me out so much. Leave a like and a comment and all that good stuff. And take care of yourself. I'll catch you guys in the next one.